Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese here with your weather headline. Snow is arriving later this morning and getting into our weekend as we're starting our weekend with slick spots on the roads possible this evening with more snow on the way to end the weekend. We have winter weather advisory out for all of our neighborhoods. This goes into effect at 10 a.m. this morning for all of us and is set to expire at 1 a.m. tonight. And again, this is because we're going to be watching for some snow accumulations. We'll get to that in a second, but let's first track this on our satellite and radar. This morning still we're dry, mostly cloudy in our neighborhood, so the commute in this morning should be just fine, no impacts. But in the later morning hours around 10 a.m., 11 a.m., we'll start to see the snow creep into our neighborhoods and continue to accumulate as we head through the afternoon and early evening hours. You can see that here pretty widespread as we get into the afternoon, heading into the early evening hours, especially when we're going to see most of the accumulations happen. Once we get to about midnight, that snow, that uniform area of snow starts to taper off to the east, but that doesn't mean we're over. In the overnight hours, some of this lake effect on the back end of this Clipper system could make its way into our neighborhoods even as late into tomorrow afternoon. Not expecting a whole lot of accumulations from the lake effect event. Most of our accumulations will be from the brunt of this afternoon snow. So let's talk about totals here. For most of our neighborhoods, all of our neighborhoods, we're looking to 1 to 3 inches, possibly localized areas up to 4 inches of snow. More off to the west where they're going to be impacted by the additional lake effect. They could be seeing 3 to 6 inches possible as well. So again, a pretty general trend here for snowfall potential for this time of year. Of course, this is through noon tomorrow, 12 p.m. Saturday. But what we're also going to be seeing with this snow, we have breezy conditions, which is going to allow for some visibility issues later this afternoon. We'll start to see them even this morning. Again, right now, our commute is just fine, visibility just fine. But as the snow starts to trickle in, we'll start to see some issues down to 2 miles in areas like Marshall and Albion by 10:45, becoming much more widespread as that snow moves in. Look at by noon, most of our neighborhoods along and north of I-94 down to 1 mile visibility. That's really going to continue throughout the entire afternoon as the snow is falling. So make sure you're leaving some extra time when heading out on the roads today and be extra careful and weather aware as well. Now, tonight for temperatures, we're going to continue to track some of that snow possible in form of lake effect, but overnight lows are warming back up into the 20s, 21 degrees with winds from the southwest sustained at about 9 miles per hour. We're also watching our next best chance for snow heading in on Sunday as another Clipper system moves through. We can expect that Sunday evening for snow really to start in our neighborhoods and really last until Monday as well. We're going to be watching it very carefully for you since it's still a bit too early to talk totals with that system. But heading into the weekend, Saturday will be drying up other than the morning lake effect that could move through. 29 degrees as a high Sunday. Our next system moves through, lasting us through Monday, heading into Tuesday, a drying trend. But look how cool it's going to be. Daytime highs at 17 degrees. Overnight lows back into the lower teens, possibly getting into the single digits.